sorry I didn't come back yesterday. Something came up that required my immediate attention, so I had to push back the vlog till today, but all is well. And I'm out for my walk. It's a beautiful day. My Fitbit is near dead, so I hope I make it home before it dies, because I'd like for it to record my walk. But things are going well with the walking. I'm almost down 10 pounds. That's crazy. I'm at 9.5 pounds down in 3 weeks. So yeah, I just feel really good. I feel really, really good. And I look forward to my walks now. So that's a bonus. Anyways, we'll catch up at home. My watch held up 52 minutes. We did it. She held up 52-minute walk. My route has changed a little bit because one of the streets I can't walk down now due to construction, and my face is starting to break out really bad. I'm getting well, not really bad, just bad. I'm starting to get pimples in my eyebrows, all on here, and I was like, what's going on? Like, I'm eating healthy. Like, why am I breaking out all of a sudden? I'm drinking so much water. But I started taking a multivitamin, and around the time I started eating better and walking and stuff, and sure enough, there's biotin in it, and I didn't realize there was biotin in it, and biotin makes my skin break out, so unfortunately I have to stop taking that. So hopefully it doesn't take long to clear up. It's not too bad. I think I caught it in time. I want to remind you that there is construction going on outside, so if you hear any obnoxious noises, I'm not the type of girl that will wait for it to be over before I vlog. Like, I just vlog when I want to vlog, and if there's a lot of noise, I'm sorry. You know what? We now have a second bathroom in our house. I'll show it to you. It's a porta potty. It's in the yard. It's the biggest eyesore, but it's temporary, so it's fine. We always laugh because we always fight over the bathroom, and in the mornings especially. And now, with that porta potty out there, I was like, well, we finally have a second bathroom. Anyway, this is what I'm reading right now. Set on You. It's supposed to be good. I'm liking it so far. I'm only a few pages in, but so far so good. The Goal, the one that I just finished reading that I returned this morning, was a 5 out of 5, but I don't think it's a book everyone will love, but I personally loved it. It was about a surprise pregnancy, but I loved it. I thought it was very realistic and real and funny and romantic and sweet, and I really liked it. But I know a lot of people don't love to read about pregnancy, and especially unplanned pregnancy and that sort of trope, but I like it, and I really love that book, but I don't know if it would be for everybody, but I really, really liked it. So anyways, enough about that. I want to tell you what I manifested. I left you on a cliffhanger, and I apologize, and I meant to come back the next day, but like I said, we had somewhat of an emergency pop up. And when I say emergency, I mean emergency that we had to deal with something right away, but everything is fine. And I just could not vlog yesterday. So I apologize for telling you I would be here and then I wasn't. I don't like to do that. But here I am to tell you what I've manifested. Now, one of you guys in the comments has guessed it correctly. And I should have known she'd guessed, because she knows me so well. And she believes in me. And I knew that she knew that I could do this, but we're going to Vegas. We are going to Vegas. Trevor and I are going to Vegas, and I feel like we manifested it because it was not in the plans. I wanted to go really bad. Trevor really wanted to go, but it was just one of those things where it was we probably can't go this year, but that would be amazing. So I just kept I was I just really want to go to Vegas. I love Vegas so much. I was like, Trevor, it's our 15-year wedding anniversary. What better way to celebrate than Vegas? And he's like, trust me, I want to go too, but I just don't think we're going to go this year. And I was like, I know, but I just kept I just knew we would. I just knew we would. I was like, I feel like we're going to Vegas, and like we watch Vegas videos every single night. And I know, like, if you don't understand manifestation, it probably sounds so like, okay, sure. But no, like truly, like in my heart and soul, even though Trevor was saying we weren't going, I knew we were. And that's how manifestation works for me, is like when I believe in something so strongly, like you can't tell me that it's not going to happen because I already know it's going to. And then I just keep like planning as if I'm going, or if I'm, you know, I don't know if that makes sense. But to me, I was like, we were always going, even though we were not going, we were always going in my mind. So I feel like I manifested it. So this is very last minute. We weren't planning on going. We wanted to, and we were very hopeful, and we were always kind of like looking around at flights and resorts and stuff like that. But like, you know, it was never something that was like an official thing. And so I'll tell you the whole thing. So Trevor, oh, sorry, Ellie's playing with the tripod. Oh, 1 second, Trevor's calling. I'm back. So what was I saying? Oh, so Saturday night we were sitting out on the deck, and Trevor came out with 2 wine glasses filled with like, at the time I didn't know what it was. I was like, what's in the wine glasses? Cause like we're not like we'll drink on vacation, but not like, we're not like regular, like we don't drink at home. Like, if that makes sense. Like, you guys seen before the cruise, we would make drinks on the weekends to like get us excited for the cruise and stuff. But like, we're very much like vacation type drinkers. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying this was it wasn't ordinary for Trevor to walk out with 2 wine glasses, and they had like, it was some sort of like fancy cooler in it. That's what it was. And he passed it to me, and he was like, here you go. And I was like, what is this? And he's like, taste it and see. And I was like, okay. And I tasted it. I'm like, it's alcohol. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, what? Like, cause like I said, like this is just, we don't normally do that. So I was like, okay. And he goes, cheers to Vegas. And I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean to Vegas? I was like, please do not be pranking me right now. Like, what do you mean to Vegas? And he was like, let's do it. And I was like, let's do it. So anyway, here's how I feel like it was manifested. We ended up getting flights for 480, I think it was 480, around 480, 470, I don't know, something like that. It wasn't any more than 480. Taxes in Canadian return per person. That is a really good price to fly to Vegas. We've paid double that to go to Vegas before. We paid more to go to Toronto. Like, that is a really good price. So first of all, the flights were like incredible. Canadian dollars, return, and from the island. So if you don't know, I live on Prince Edward Island, and it's a little island on the east coast of Canada, and a lot of the times it's just unrealistic to fly off of the island because it's so expensive for the most part. But now and then you get these little sneaky deals, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I get to leave from the island. It's just so much more convenient to leave from here. We don't have to travel to get to an airport. Like, we don't have to travel to New Brunswick or Halifax or pay for parking somewhere or have to stay over the night before. And like, you know, a lot of the times we don't fly off the island because it's just too expensive. But our flight is leaving from the island, which is literally the best. If you know, you know. If you're an islander, you know. It's so nice to be able to fly off the island. So we're flying off the island, $480 return Canadian dollars. So we stole that flight. Like, that's a steal. So Trevor's like, you know, that's a sign. I'm like, yeah, that is a sign. Then Trevor gets offered room comps. So if you don't know, Trevor is a poker player, and he, you know, a lot of times when you play poker, casinos, resorts, if they have like a hotel, like if a casino has a hotel with it, a lot of the times they want you to come and play at their casino. So they'll comp you, like, you get a free room. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes they'll give you like free play. Sometimes they'll give you a comped room. Sometimes they'll give you free meals. You get a lot of perks. So Trevor's always looking at his comps for Vegas because, like I said, we're always just like, always wanting to go to Vegas because we both love Vegas. And I'll tell you why in a minute, but we love Vegas. So anyways, he gets little comps here and there, but it's usually like a 2-day comp at a certain resort. You get a, say, $50 food and drink credit and a little bit of free play, but it's like a Wednesday, Thursday, you know, it's just, it never was like something that would make us want to go. But he ended up getting comps for a room. I'm not going to tell you exactly where we're staying yet. You guys will see, but he got comped at a resort that we've never stayed at before. So it's a new to us resort, and he has it comped for every day except the weekend. So we are going to go for 11 days and we only have to pay for the weekend, which is huge. So our stay is extremely cheap because we're just paying, I'm not sure if he has his resort fee. You have like a resort fee. Sometimes that's not comped, but sometimes it is. Sometimes they comp it when you check out. They'll be like, oh, we're comping your resort. Anyways, I don't know. But I know for sure the room is free during the weekday. So he's like, oh my gosh, like this is all aligning. And it's for the same time as the World Series of Poker. And that is Trevor's thing. He loves playing at the World Series. He's only played at it once, but he loved it. He loved the experience. So we leave in 3 weeks. Like this is last minute. Like we leave in 3 weeks. We're going for 11 days. This is very much a work trip for Trevor, but I'll take it. I will take it. I don't mind going and hanging out in Vegas while he plays poker. I don't mind at all. I'm an introvert girl. I know for the most part my bearings with the Strip. I'm not probably gonna leave the Strip, but I'm very comfortable with that. And yeah, so we're going for 11 days. The goal is for him to play in the World Series of Poker. And but there is a few days where he doesn't play that we're going to have together in Vegas there. But for the most part, it's going to be me by myself in Vegas. And I'm excited about it. I know that might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I'm very excited about it. I'm excited to have like 2 or 3 days with Trevor where there's like no poker and we can just have the best time in Vegas. But I understand going into this, it was really the only way we could do it because of the way the comps work, the flights, and the fact like no one goes to Vegas in July because it's so hot. And then we ended up with all these, you know, the comps and the tournament is going on. So although it's not going to be like a vacation where it's just the two of us like all day long, I'm going to be alone a lot of the time. I'm down for it. I'm so excited. And I'm going to take you guys with me and explore with you guys. And I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. I remember Trevor went to Trevor went to Vegas one time when the kids were really little to play poker. And I remember I was so like, I wanted to go so bad. I wanted to go. Oh, I just remember being like, oh, I cannot wait for the day that I can go with him, but I just couldn't. The kids were so little, like I wasn't gonna leave them. And now the kids are like, Florence is an adult next year. Alex is 14. It's fine to go. Like as much as they need me, they don't need me here sitting staring at them. They know how to cook. They're really good at, you know, doing like the chores and stuff. They're fine. And mom's going to be moving in while we're gone. So it's just me and Trevor going. Mom, unfortunately, now that she works, like she just can't get that time off last minute. So I would have loved for her to come like we did last year because it was nice to have her while Trevor was playing. But she's going to come and stay here with the kids because even though they're fine, I think I will just enjoy myself better knowing that she's here with them, you know what I mean? So it's all just, the stars all aligned. And I was like, Trevor, we friggin' did it. We did it. We're going to Vegas. He's like, we did it. We're going to Vegas. So anyway, that's what's going on there. We're staying at a resort that we've never stayed at before. We have it comped during the week. We just have to pay for weekends. And Trevor's gonna play in, I don't know exactly what tournaments he's playing in. Hopefully he wins. We'll probably come back millionaires. I'll try to manifest that. That's a big, I don't know. I don't know how to do that one. We'll work on it, but maybe we'll be millionaires coming home from Vegas. It's probably not going to be the biggest gambling trip for me, because when me and mom went, we like had a budget every day. We saved for it. And we knew every day we were going to put a certain amount in the slots and just play. And it was fun. But I don't know if I'm the type of girl that will sit at a slot machine by myself. You know what I mean? Like, I like playing with other people. So I don't know. I feel like I will play maybe a little, but it's not going to be like a gambling type trip for me. But I'm really excited to like go to Gordon Ramsay Burger again, because I have zero issue eating by myself in a restaurant. I've done it before, and like I know a lot of people feel like they wouldn't be able to do that, but I absolutely can. That is not, I love food. Like that is not an issue for me. I will go into Gordon Ramsay Burger and order myself a burger and eat there and vlog it and be happy as a pig. And you know what? So I'm so excited about it. I'm already writing out like a little agenda for myself, what to do. And yeah, and I want to like go to like Vanderpump, maybe the pinky one. I never went to that one yet, and maybe get a drink and like an appetizer. My plan is to have you guys as my company when I'm there. I'm going to vlog the crap out of that strip, and it'll just be me and you guys for a lot of it. And my goal is to edit a bit too when I'm there, and hopefully get videos out in so there won't be like a big 11-day gap with no videos. Like I would maybe like to pump out a few that week. I'm going to read. I'm going to bring my bathing suit, but I highly doubt I'll be going swimming because it is so hot there in July. Like a palm tree went up in flames last year when we were there. It was so hot. Randomly, like just went up in flames on the strip. But I'm really excited to go. And Trevor, this is like Trevor's world, you know what I mean? Like the poker world. And last year was like kind of the first time I got to see that side of Trevor, because he's been a poker player since before I met him. Like that, like he's done it for his whole adult life, but I don't go with him to poker, you know what I mean? Or if I'm going to, like, say if we go to New Brunswick and he's playing poker, I'm not there watching him play. Like I'm usually like farting around the city and like going to Costco and like, you know, that sort of thing. I'm not watching him play. But last year, I actually watched him play, and I got to meet some of the people that he really looked up to in that world. And I got to, we stayed at Paris last year, and the tournament was it's in Horseshoe and in Paris. So, you know, I just being in that world and seeing there was all these poker players there, and they all get their breaks at certain times, and watching them come for their breaks. And I don't know, it was just really cool to be in that world and to see Trevor in his element. And it was probably like one of the greatest experiences of my life, seeing him in that element and getting to know more about that world. And there's a lot of vloggers that go. So even that was really cool to see, like people openly vlogging. Like there's people with full on vlogs with lighting and everything, just walking through the hotel like nothing. Like literally had a full on light microphone and a camera walking around. Like you don't see that type of stuff here. So it was really cool, but I'm really excited to see that again. And we have like a game plan. So when he plays, he doesn't play every day till like lunchtime. So we're gonna have breakfast together every day, and a quicker type lunch. And then then I'm on my own. And then he gets supper at a certain time. And he told me not to worry about this, but I would really love to do this for him. But whenever time his supper is, I wanna be able to have his food ready for him. So like either like meet him somewhere, you know, when he's coming out, or we can head back to our room or something like that, and say have like a sub for him, or have maybe a burger from Gordon Ramsay Burger waiting for him, or Chick-fil-A or something. So when he comes back for his break, he can just eat and not have to wait, or like go to a restaurant and sit down and wait. I'd love to have that ready for him as like, I don't know, I just feel like I would like that if I was playing poker all day and it was supper time. I would love to be able to like go back to my room and my food was just waiting for me there, you know what I mean? So like my main goal for that day is going to be make sure like he has his supper. I'll still be a little homemaker in Vegas. But yeah, and I'm very comfortable with using Uber. Like I'm more comfortable in Vegas than I am going to Toronto. Well, you guys see me when I was going to Toronto, I was a nervous wreck because I don't know the city. I don't know Toronto, and it's a totally different vibe. I get that, but like I was so nervous. Like that was the most scared I ever was traveling, because a lot of it was me with no other adults and like a couple of teenagers navigating the city, and I didn't know how to do it, and I was really nervous. It ended up being perfectly fine. But Vegas, I don't have that same stress because I've been there a few times and I know how the things work there. Everything is, it's going to be really hot. So like walking isn't as realistic as you would think. It is very hot, but I'm a pro at using an Uber. I don't really plan on leaving the strip. I have left the strip before. I'm just not interested in doing it this time. Everything I want to do is on the strip. There's a few museums I want to see. There's a show I really want to see. Chelsea Handler is going to be performing at Cosmo, and I really want to get tickets to see her show. So I'm going to be doing that. I think Trevor's coming with me to that though. I think he's off that night. So we'll probably be going to that together. She's a comedian. It's a comedy show. But I have no issues going to a show by myself at all. I've done that before. Like there's been people who've come here and I've gone by myself. Like I just feel like I don't want anyone to feel bad. I feel like people are going to be like, you're going to be left alone. I am for a lot of it, but for like 3 days, I'm not. Like me and Trevor will have our like perfect fun Vegas days. I really wish the World Series of Poker would line up with Mike's hockey schedule. Liz from DiscoLiz. You guys watch Liz. If not, you should. I will link her down below. But she goes to Vegas every year. Her husband plays hockey and he goes into this tournament every year, and it's in Vegas. So not a huge amount of time, but some of the time when she's there, she's by herself in Vegas while he's playing hockey or having his practice, and she's exploring the strip on her own. And how perfect would it be if Mike's hockey tournament and Trevor's poker tournament aligned and me and Liz could just hang out in Vegas? That would be perfect. But his hockey tournament's in April and the World Series is in July, which is, I really wish it wasn't in July, but I knew deep down if we were going to go back to Vegas, it would be in July, because there's not that there's no point in going when the World Series is not happening, but it's just a lot of potential. And if we're going all that way, why not go when Trevor can really get like play? Do you know what I mean? And you can always play in Vegas, but the World Series is always a dream for him. So it's looking like when we go to Vegas, it will be in July, and that it is what it is. It's hot as hell. It's hot. Like I know that. I know that it's hot. But I'll tell you why we like Vegas, because I've had this question before from subscribers and from people in my actual personal life. Like, why do you guys like Vegas so much? Like, isn't it something you see once and you're good? But no, it's like a freaking cruise ship. To me, Vegas, like the strip, it feels like a cruise ship. Like it's like one big giant cruise ship. Like you're allowed to walk around with drinks, like in the street, in stores. Like you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to, like, you can go anywhere at like any time of day and it feels like it's 7 p.m. on a Saturday night, or like it's just always, I don't know how to explain it, but you get to, you can sit on a slot machine and get drinks served to you for free. Everybody in Vegas has the vacation vibe, same as a cruise ship. Everyone on a cruise ship, they're on vacation. Everyone in Vegas is on vacation for the most part. Like everyone going up and down that strip, a lot of them are on vacation, and it just gives like cruise ship vibes. It's so fun. It's so full of life. It's busy as anything. Anywhere, there's like thousands of restaurants. There's shows everywhere. There's never nothing to do. And there's so many lights, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you come to life in Vegas. Like, we love Vegas so much. Like, it's probably one of our favorite places. This will be my 3rd time going. And the first time we went for our anniversary. The second time we went on our anniversary, and now this time as well. So it seems to be a little bit of a pattern there, but we manifested Vegas, and we leave in 3 weeks, and I got a lot to do before that. I got to get the garden in. I'm really happy that the kids will be here to like water the garden and stuff like that. And I'm hoping my strawberries come in before I go so I can taste a few before I go. But last year when we went to Vegas, Jimmy took care of my garden, and but this year the kids are gonna do it. And we contemplated taking the kids because I really like them to see the world. Like, we like taking them. They're amazing travelers. They really, really are. But like, we really considered it. The more we thought about it, the more we were like, there's just not a lot to do in Vegas for kids. It is very much like, it's Sin City. I mean, you can find things to do with kids, but I don't know if that's necessarily like 11 days worth of stuff with 2 teenagers. Like, it's probably going to be a lot of boredness on their end. Whereas I'm happy reading a book. If it's crazy hot and I don't want to be walking the strip, I have no issues sitting in the hotel and reading my book and farting around with YouTube. That sounds wonderful to me. You know what I mean? But the kids, I don't know. I just feel like it would be a lot of boredness. And truthfully, it is too hot. It is too hot to be spending a day at the pool. It's too hot to be outside for long periods of time. And we decided against it. So we did consider taking them, and maybe one day they'll see it, but maybe when they're a little bit older. But anyway, that's the news. We're going to Vegas in 3 weeks. So I got to figure out what I want to pack. We got to figure out what shows we want to see, what restaurants we want to eat at. Please leave me all of your tips and tricks below. I'm excited to take you guys with us, and I'm excited to be spending my solo days with you guys. And I'm really excited. And I've been like watching solo people traveling to Vegas solo and like what they're doing in the day. And Liz, like, I'm rewatching Liz's Vegas videos when she had her solo days. And, you know, I think it's going to be really good. I'm getting a lot of ideas. And so yeah, leave me suggestions down below what you think I should see or do. I really don't mind doing things by myself. So if it's a show or anything like that, I'm totally fine. If it works out to be during when Trevor's playing, I don't mind going by myself. So leave anything down below that you think I might enjoy, especially like food options. I've ate at a lot of places at Vegas, but I haven't nearly scratched the surface with all of that. And I definitely want to eat at Mother Wolf. Oh, I want to get the carbonara at Mother Wolf. Have you guys, it looks really good. Have you heard of it? So anyway, yeah, I'm excited. But I'm going to end this video here. I think I'm going to put this up today. I feel really bad promising you a video and then I couldn't do it. So I'll get this up today. Hopefully I'll be back very soon with another video. I hope you guys are well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.